The annals of World War II aviation are replete with stories of daring pilots, innovative designs, and aircraft that changed the course of history. Among these, the Consolidated B-24 Liberator stands out as a pivotal element in the Allied air strategy. Known for its impressive range and substantial payload capacity, the B-24 was a cornerstone of the American aerial assault, proving its mettle across various theaters of combat. This article delves into the development, operational history, technical features, and enduring legacy of the B-24 Liberator, exploring how this aircraft carved out its place in aviation history and contributed significantly to the Allied victory. The story of the B-24 Liberator begins in the late 1930s, at a time when global tensions were mounting and the specter of another Great War loomed large. In 1939, the United States Army Air Corps issued a request for an advanced long-range bomber that could surpass the capabilities of the then-existing Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress. Consolidated Aircraft, a prominent American aircraft manufacturer, rose to the challenge, spearheaded by its chief designer, David Davis. The primary focus for the B-24 was to create an aircraft that could fly further and carry more bombs than its predecessors. One of the most distinctive features of the B-24 was its high aspect ratio wing, known as the Davis wing after its designer. This wing was relatively long and slender, resulting in reduced drag and improved lift-to-drag ratio, which translated into enhanced fuel efficiency and range, key criteria for long-range bombing missions. This high aspect ratio wing was coupled with another groundbreaking design feature, tricycle landing gear. Unlike conventional tail-dragger configurations, the tricycle gear made it easier for pilots to handle the aircraft during takeoff and landing, particularly under full load conditions. This design choice was a forward-thinking move, eventually becoming a standard in future aircraft designs. Another hallmark of the B-24 was its spacious bomb bay, which could accommodate a heavier payload than other bombers of its time. Engineers at Consolidated Aircraft were tasked with maximizing the aircraft's bomb-carrying capacity without compromising its range or speed. By placing the bomb bay in the aircraft's central fuselage and using streamlined forms to minimize drag, the designers successfully created a bomber that could carry up to 8,000 pounds of bombs over considerable distances. The B-24's design incorporated other notable elements, such as powered turrets with .50 caliber machine guns, which provided robust defensive capabilities against enemy fighters. The placement of these turrets enabled comprehensive coverage around the aircraft, making it a formidable adversary in the skies. The B-24 Liberator entered service in 1941, coinciding with the United States' entry into World War II following the attack on Pearl Harbor. Its operational debut was marked by a baptism of fire, as it was swiftly deployed across multiple theaters of war. Its versatility and adaptability made it a valuable asset in the varied combat environments of Europe, the Pacific, and North Africa. In Europe, the B-24 was instrumental in the strategic bombing campaigns that targeted key industrial sites and transportation hubs in Nazi-occupied territories. Among its most notable missions was Operation Tidal Wave in August 1943, a daring raid on the Ploiești oil fields in Romania. This operation underscored the B-24's strategic importance, as the oil fields were a critical source of fuel for the German war machine. Despite facing heavy anti-aircraft fire and the loss of several aircraft, the raid inflicted significant damage and highlighted the B-24's ability to strike deep into enemy territory. In the Pacific theater, the B-24's long range was put to the test as it undertook missions over vast expanses of ocean. The aircraft played a key role in the island-hopping campaign, supporting ground forces with precision bombing and reconnaissance missions. Its ability to operate from remote airstrips and carry substantial bomb loads made it an invaluable tool in the campaign to reclaim territory from Japanese forces. The B-24 also saw extensive action in the North African campaign, where its range and payload were critical in supporting Allied operations against Axis powers. Its versatility allowed it to perform a variety of roles, from tactical bombing to anti-submarine patrols, demonstrating its adaptability to different combat scenarios. The The technical specifications of the B-24 Liberator highlight its engineering excellence and the forward-thinking design choices that made it a remarkable aircraft. With a wingspan of 110 feet and a length of 67 feet, the B-24 was a large aircraft, yet it maintained a streamlined profile that contributed to its aerodynamic efficiency. The aircraft was powered by 4 Pratt & Whitney RET30 radial engines, each capable of producing 1,200 horsepower. This power plant configuration provided the B-24 with a top speed of approximately 290 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest bombers of the era. Its operational range, a key factor in its design, extended to around 2,100 miles with auxiliary fuel tanks, allowing it to undertake long-distance missions with ease. Armament was a critical component of the B-24's design, as it needed to defend itself against enemy fighters while conducting bombing runs. The aircraft was equipped with up to 10 .50 caliber Browning M2 machine guns, strategically positioned in turrets located in the nose, tail, and dorsal sections, as well as waist gun positions. This arrangement provided comprehensive defensive coverage and made the B-24 a difficult target for enemy aircraft. The bomb bay, a defining feature of the B-24, could hold up to 8,000 pounds of ordnance, including general-purpose bombs, incendiary bombs, and depth charges. This payload capacity allowed the B-24 to deliver a devastating blow to enemy targets, from strategic military installations to vital infrastructure. The ability to carry such a heavy bomb load, combined with its range, made the B-24 a formidable force multiplier in the Allied arsenal. The B-24 Liberator's legacy extends beyond its impressive wartime service. It holds the distinction of being the most produced American military aircraft during World War II, with over 18,000 units built across several factories, including the renowned Willow Run plant in Michigan. This massive production effort was a testament to the industrial might and resourcefulness of the United States during the war. The impact of the B-24 on the Allied war effort cannot be overstated. Its ability to deliver heavy payloads over long distances enabled the Allies to execute strategic bombing campaigns that crippled enemy infrastructure and contributed to the eventual victory. The aircraft's versatility in various roles, from bombing to reconnaissance and anti-submarine warfare, demonstrated its adaptability and reliability in diverse combat scenarios. Beyond its military achievements, the B-24 also left an indelible mark on aviation history. It was a pioneer in several technological advancements, including the use of the Davis wing and tricycle landing gear, which influenced future aircraft designs. The lessons learned from its operation helped shape post-war aviation, contributing to the development of more advanced bombers and transport aircraft in the following decades. The men who flew the B-24, affectionately known as Liberators, also played a pivotal role in its legacy. Their bravery and dedication in the face of formidable challenges exemplified the spirit of those who served during World War II. Many B-24 crews faced daunting odds, from intense anti-aircraft fire to long, grueling missions over hostile territory. Their stories of courage and sacrifice are an integral part of the B-24's enduring legacy. The Consolidated B-24 Liberator stands as a testament to the extraordinary ingenuity and determination that characterized the Allied war effort during World War II. Its combination of range, payload, and versatility established it as a cornerstone of the Allied air strategy, contributing significantly to the defeat of Axis powers. Today, the B-24 is remembered and celebrated not only for its technical achievements, but also for the indomitable spirit of the men who flew and maintained it. As a symbol of American industrial prowess and military capability, the B-24 Liberator's contributions to the Allied victory continue to resonate, ensuring its place in the annals of military aviation history.